Hey guys, today's video is about interracial relationship. So it's about relationship between people with different ethnic, racial or cultural backgrounds. For example, between European, African or Asian people. And first of all, I like to mention that just some minutes ago, I was thinking a lot about, if it's a good idea to make this video and if it's even a good idea to post it on social media. Because you have to know, I believe in interracial relationship, but I know that there are a lot of people out there who are totally against it. And so, yeah, probably there will be some hate for posting this video. But you know, I'm not here to please everybody, and I think it's always important to share your own opinion. And so yeah, I decided to share my thoughts with you and to give you my point of view nevertheless. So interracial relationship is indeed a tough topic. And as I already mentioned, there are different opinions when it comes to interracial relationship. So there are the ones who are in an interracial relationship and they celebrate it. Then there are the ones who accept it, but they would never go for it. And then there are the ones who are totally against it. And I'm that kind of person who is always interested in opinions of different people. And I always try to understand them. So I'm interested in the argumentation of people, why they think like that. Okay? And I know that there is a discussion from a more religious point of view, and I think this is really interesting when it comes to interracial relationship. So I think it's good to have a look at those points, and it's worth to think about it. And yesterday I watched a video of a guy who was saying that interracial relationship is against nature, and this really got my attention, and I think this statement really hits different. So let's have a look at what he is talking about.
Interracial relationships are not natural. Y'all gonna hate me for this one, but I don't give a fuck. It's the truth.
Okay, first of all, I will never hate someone for sharing his opinion. You know, I think sharing your opinion has a lot to do with courage, so don't worry, I will not hate you.
When you look in nature, no species mix with one another. Every species on Earth stays separate and remain in harmony with each other. You don't see a lion mixing with a giraffe. You don't see a giraffe mixing with a tiger. You don't see a tiger mixing with any other species. Because nature knows they need to stay separate and remain in their unique individuality to maintain harmony in creation.
Well, I think that this comparison is really tough, really. Because, you know, he is actually comparing a lion with a giraffe and saying that they don't match well together because they are different species. And I totally agree with that, totally. So, but I'm a little bit confused because it seems that if he compares this couple, I would say, with people from different culture or different races, however you'd like to call it. Maybe to make it easier, I give you the example with black and white people. So, when it comes that you declare black and white people as different species, I think, in my opinion, this is far away from reality. Because in my opinion, black and white people are all the same. For sure, there are differences in their traditions, in their beliefs, in their religion or stuff like this. But finally, they are all human beings, you know? They all have a body, we all use our brain, we all have a heart, we got feeling, we have emotion, all those stuff. And this is just, you know, the only difference between black and white is limited to the color of the skin. So what? And I totally disagree when he says that this mix is not natural, because when you look at black and white people, they can live in best harmony and they can mix together and they can even reproduce themselves. So to say they can have kids and they can have healthy kids, and they don't use any modern medicine or technology or whatever to have children, you know. And if black and white people can have kids together, for me this mixture is natural. So this is not something artificial or something what is against nature. So this is my argumentation why these words are a little bit exaggerated. And I think it's a mistake when you compare a lion and a giraffe. You probably should rather compare horses of different colors. So you, for example, you take a white horse and a black horse, or it's the same with people. He's black, I'm white, but we are all human, you know? We bleed the same. And so we are no different species. So you can't make this comparison. Okay, then I would like to go for another video from someone who is totally against interracial relationship or marriage, whatever.
You totally against interracial relationships?
I am totally against it, and I want to make sure you understand why.